Hey, what's up guys, TechTitan here, and I am back again with a brand new video. So before I begin this video, as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoy my content, if you're new, make sure you subscribe and leave a thumbs up right down below the subscribe button. So yeah, I really do greatly appreciate anybody who's been watching me. So we're coming towards the end of the year, and I'm trying to launch as many videos as I possibly can. I want to start off even next year strong. I want to make this channel go to higher places, and I will be making a dedicated video towards the end of the year to round up the best budget phones of 2019. So thumbs up if you're excited for that, for sure. And yeah, follow me on my Instagram for more updates, and if you want to see sample shots of different cameras from different phones, definitely follow me there. I will follow you back too, why not? If you have any questions too, just go ahead and DM me there. I respond within the hour, probably less than that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Alcatel 3V. Now this is Alcatel's budget phone, so it's supposed to compare with the LG Stylo 5 and the Galaxy A20. And one thing that I do have to say, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed for a few reasons. So let's go ahead and get started with the review, and starting with the design. So it's made out of plastic all the way around. That's all right. I mean, at the end of the day, this is supposed to be a budget phone, so plastic is a good place to start when it comes to making a budget phone. But I wish they would have just put like some sort of anything that would make it stand out. Like, you know how the Stylo 5 has this metal brackets around, the A20 has the teardrop bezel. This one's just straight out plastic display. Here you go. But I'm not hating that hard on the design. I get it. They had to pull some shortcuts to make it a budget phone. And on the bottom of the phone, you do get your USB-C, kind of a symmetry for speakers, but only one of them is an actual speaker unit. And on the back, you have your 16 megapixel camera as well as your 5 megapixel camera and your LED flash. And I did do a separate camera review. I'll leave it linked below. You have your fingerprint sensor, and on the right hand side, you have your power button and your volume up and down. And one complaint I do have about them, well, two complaints. One, they're kind of mushy and not as tactile as I would like them to be. Two, I kind of mistake the power button for the volume up and down a lot. So I wish they would have just put in just anything, any indicator that this is the power and this is the volume up and down. Okay, so let's talk about this display. So this is obviously a huge display, and this is kind of its main marketing scheme, this and the fact that it has two cameras on the back, but we'll talk about them in a little bit. So the display is a sub 720p panel. It's definitely bigger than the Coolpad Legacy's display, and it comes in at a whopping 6.7 inches, and it is still a sub 720p panel, so I'm kind of disappointed with the resolution. So yeah, and on the front you also have your 8 megapixel camera. Now the bezels are shrinking down, so plus for that. They're not bezel-less by any means though. Okay, so I did do a couple of benchmarks, so let's start with that. So let's start, hold on, okay. So let's start with Geekbench, and here are the scores. Now obviously these are some really low scores. 154 for single core and 818 for multi-core. Let's see what this compares to. So these are your top-notch phones, your high-end phones, the S10, the Note 10 Plus 5G, the S10, the S10e, the S10 Plus, and all the crazy high-end phones. Remember, this is 154. The lowest on the list, which is the Galaxy S8 from a few years back, is 358. So definitely take the Galaxy S8 single core, cut it in half. That's your single core performance on this phone. As far as multi-core, it's 818, so it doesn't even come close to anything else. So the S8 has 1439 for comparison, and even the Stylo 5 and the A20, they crush this phone when it comes to performance. So when it comes to normal day-to-day tasks like the phone app, so it takes an extra second to load up apps, the contacts, the messaging, even the day-to-day apps. I don't know, they're kind of slow to load up. Gaming, set it at low settings and just push your luck with it. That's really all I gotta say for that. Now when it comes to, so we talked about the performance for a little bit, but let me cover up on actual stats and paper. And I have my Antutu benchmark app. Let's see. So it's actually, so as far as actual on-paper specs, so you have a 1440 by 720, so again, sub 720p display. The RAM You get 3 gigabytes of RAM available right now, less than 1. So there's that. 32 gigabytes of storage. Let's see. So you do have 8 cores on here, 12 nanometer architecture, but they are some really low budget processors, and it is 160 ppi. So resolution is not great in comparison. The iPhone XR, which people make fun of its resolution, has 326. So basically double what this phone has with its massive 6.7-inch display. Okay, now it may sound like I'm hating on this phone, but I don't know, when you're putting it against the Stylo 5 and the A20, you're definitely not getting what you deserve. One thing that this phone has in for it though is the battery life. The battery life on here is fantastic. It's a huge 4,000 milliamp hour battery, and it lasts all day easily. It's not heavy at all either, so it's not the lightest phone, but it's definitely manageable. It is a huge screen again, so if you're into that, then this phone is for you. So battery life, it's definitely its #1 pro. The second one, it has to be not the display, but the size of the phone. So I'll give them that. And as far as everything else goes, like I said, specs, they're not really the greatest. So if you're buying this phone strictly for its processor, its RAM, this is not it for you. There are better options out there. Check out more videos on my channel if you want to see what your options are. So as far as the speaker quality, I'll let you guys listen to it, and I'll leave you with some final words. What's up guys, TechTitan here, and I am back again with a brand new video. So before I begin this video, as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching this one. If you enjoy my content, make sure you leave a thumbs up, and also make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you're new, yeah, go ahead and check me out, check out more of my videos, and follow me on my Instagram. It will also be linked in the description. Last week I did do a... Okay. So when it comes to speaker quality, it's just fine. It's not the greatest. It distorts really clearly at highest volume. So you can definitely hear there's definitely a noticeable distortion when it comes to highest volume. But this speaker does have a neat trick that I actually like about this phone, and the fact that it uses the earpiece as a secondary speaker. You can call it the iPhone XR trick, or the iPhone 7 or 8 or whatever. So it uses the earpiece as a subwoofer, and as there's a single speaker on the bottom that works together, and it sounds fine. Like I said, just don't put it at highest volumes, because you will definitely hear some distortion. So other than that, I did do a camera test, and it's linked below to the first link in the description. And basically the story with the camera, if you guys don't want to watch that video, is that it takes pictures. That's really all I can say for it. It doesn't take great pictures. It takes definitely below okay pictures. Video quality is choppy, it's not really that good, but there's I did an extensive review of the camera, linked in the description. So overall, as a package, I would not really recommend this phone. And I was hoping that Alcatel would do better. I was kind of fooled by this phone, to be honest. I thought it would be better than what I expected. But I will definitely use it more and more, and if I change my mind a month, 2 months later, I'll do a follow-up video. But as of right now, nah. There's definitely better options out there. So if they can cut the price down, which the price, I believe it's like $150 for it. So if they can cut the price down, because right now it's competing with the Stylo 5 and the A20, and those two are definitely a much better option than this one. So yeah. The camera, the two biggest things that this phone has going for it is the battery and the screen size. Design, you can call it basic, but it's not bad. I'm fine with the design. You have a fingerprint sensor on the back, so you can use that too. And with all that being said, what do you guys think? Do you think that this is worth the buy or not? So leave your comments in the description. Leave your comments below. Make sure you like this video. Like I said, subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching this video.